My mother lived during the Salvadoran Civil War. Here she experienced many things. One of these things being a shootout. This shootout occurred while my mother and grandmother were shopping at a marketplace. Things were as usual, where people were just shopping, walking in the streets, normal, when suddenly a shootout erupted. And during this shootout, my mother and grandmother were unfortunately separated. So my mother had to seek safety. Trying to find a place, she ran to a store where she knew the owner. It was a lady that my grandmother and the store owner had been friends for some time. So my mom felt comfortable running there. Here, the store owner or the shopkeeper told her to get under the cashier's desk to find safety or be protected. And because there was a shootout going on, this caused the storekeeper to be a little bit blinded to the present moment and didn't remember that she had her dog who had recently given birth under the cashier's desk. So when my mother went under the cashier's desk to try and hide, the dog bit her. It bit at her calf area, leaving a mark that's still there to this day. So my mom started to run out the store with the lady telling her to do so. The lady said, run out and just go home. Run as fast as you can and go home. Don't look back for anything, just run. So that's what my mom did. She started running, trying to run as fast as she could back to her grandparents' house, when she suddenly heard, wait for me. And she just kept running. She just kept going. When she realized it was a little boy who was around her age, younger than 10, they were both younger than 10, asking her to wait, but she just kept going. And eventually, when they were out of town and safe, my mother did slow down for this boy and started to ask him questions, started to just get to know him. And that's when he told her how he also got separated from his mother and didn't necessarily know where to go, so he just started following her. So here they finally make it to my great grandparents' house, and my great grandfather sees the boy frantic and knows he has to help him, because if not, he would run back into the city and potentially get himself killed looking for his mother, because he didn't know if his mother was dead or alive. So my great grandfather calms him down, keeps him still, and eventually, once the shooting stops, because you could hear it from afar, once the shooting stops and the streets seem clear and things are normal, my great grandfather allows the boy to go back home. And that's what the boy does. The boy runs home hoping that his mom is alive. And to them, that's what they thought would be the end of that story. However, the next day, the boy shows up to their front door with his mother. So thankfully, the mom lived. And basically, the mom thanks my great grandfather for protecting her son. And now that's actually the end of the story. They go their separate ways. They don't really ever talk ever again. But I felt it was important to share this story because it demonstrates how civil wars, or wars as a whole, can force seemingly innocent bystanders into survival, where they have to also be in survival mode. And it's not only soldiers against soldiers, but sometimes citizens and ordinary citizens who are forced into survival. And I felt it was important to tell that story.